Steve, thank you. It was not Arizona's House's finest hour, not by a long shot. After a long day, people were tired, tempers were short, and work in the House Elections Committee went on for nearly 5 hours. Let's just say it was not a good idea to place the most contentious of bills considered last on the agenda. A bill some believe attempts to prevent people from voting. Here's ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius with what happened.
Call to order. Secretary will take the roll.
Not wanting a repeat of last week's heated hearing in the Senate Judiciary Committee over a sanctuary city bill, House Election Committee Chair Kelly Townsend laid down the law early.
I am not going to entertain any accusations of any of these members as to their motives.
At issue, a provision in a bill by Townsend prohibiting more than one person in a voting booth. There are exceptions for children and if the voter is disabled, but the proposal does not allow translators. Opponents, some of them naturalized U.S. citizens, waited up to 7 hours to speak.
I wanted to go back to the process that you actually laid out at the beginning of this hearing about testimony and having DPS outside the hearing and all around us, which again is incredibly threatening to folks like me. But I do want to name that is actually so indicative of the process that is laid out in this bill, because just like that, it establishes the presumption that people of color are creating or undergoing illegal or illicit activity in a way that other folks are not.
That comment by Lucha's Democracy Director Randy Perez led to a rebuke by committee member Warren Peterson, accusing Perez of being disrespectful. Townsend called a recess. Whatever Perez said when the microphones were off led to his expulsion from the room. When the hearing resumed, this happened.
Let the record show that I did not recess because anybody was brown.
Townsend then ended the debate when people who had spent hours waiting to speak complained. She blamed her actions on them.
You should have kept your folks under control. You should have kept your folks under control. We're moving the bill.
As a woman pleaded for a chance to speak, the Republicans ignored her. Democrats were outraged.
Madam Chair, I'm not going to be part of legitimizing the process.
So do we have...
So I'll be removing myself from this committee.
Thank you.
I have family members who speak Spanish. I have family members who speak Arabic. And your bill takes away their right to bring their translator to that ballot box. Why?
Representative Salmon never got an answer. By Townsend's own admission, she had lost control of the meeting, and in Townsend's view, none of it was her fault.
I hate having to act like a parent.
At the state capitol, I'm Melissa Blasius, ABC 15 Arizona.
So the bill passed out of committee. It now goes to the House floor.